Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm doing a sort of overview review of how I'm finding the Trek SuperCaliber so far and going over some points that I've currently changed on the bike and some points on the bike that I think are relevant. So first point I've changed is the handlebar. So changing this over from the stock handlebar has saved 300 grams. That's a massive amount of weight saved just by changing this from the stock bar and stand the bike came with, which was a Bontrager cheap sort of basic system. This is a one-piece Syncross carbon handlebar, the Fraser RL, with a computer mount on top. The weight savings does include the computer mount as well, so that sits on top very neatly and gives me a good view of my Brighton computer there to see what I'm going on. There's also a adjustable version of this computer mount, which if you have the negative version of this bar sits a bit neater. Also put Esi Grips on. These are the chunky ones, something I've used for a very long time now and get on with massively, so that's why I've got them on there. Brakes have changed. I've got the XTR. These are the trail versions, so you've got the adjustable part is inside rather than Allen key, outside rather than Allen key, but these are their top end brakes, carbon lever, nice one finger brake feel. On the caliper end you've got the finned brakes and also some air routing as well there on the caliper itself. I am going to be changing the discs. I know these are the cheap discs, but at the moment that's all I kind of have lying around, so I haven't changed yet. Maybe going for something from Hope at the moment. You've got front and rear suspension this bike. The bike itself comes with a non-remote. It's the only bike in the whole range which isn't remoted. With the front suspension you've got 100mm travel on the Reba fork. It can be manually locked out from the switch on top. And you get a little bit of movement still on there, a little bit of sag, but it's quite easy actually when you ride along to flick that if needed. On the rear end you've got the Esi Strut. This is the only Esi Strut in the whole range which doesn't have a remote, so it does have a lever on there, so you have 55mm travel from the suspension itself and you have 5mm travel from the frame. What you'll see is when I lock it out now, the lever's right at the front there, flick it over, you can still see the 5mm flex on the rear end, but the strut itself is completely solid and it feels like riding a full-on hardtail bike. Is amazing. I will be upgrading this to remote lockout front and rear at some point using Fox componentry and upgrading the ISO strut on the rear to a Kashima coated one. Pedal wise I'm using the Speedplay Frogs. This is more for a personal preference just because of the issues I'm having with knee and ankle issues at the moment. Super easy to clip into, massive amount of float on the pedal you see by the shoe movement. This is not clipped out at the moment, this is literally still clipped in and you have to kind of push it right to the far to the edge there and then you do clip it out. Double-sided, super easy to get into and locate, and you can't actually feel the click in there, so it's super light action. If you've got knee and ankle issues, I would definitely recommend to you. Wheel wise, the bike itself comes with the Covey Elite 23s. These are the Bontrager's entry-level carbon wheels for mountain bike. Change decals to white. This is more of an aesthetic thing for me because you've got white decals on the frame, got white decals on the Syncross bar. I personally think it just brings the bike a little bit more together. I will upgrade the wheels at some point, probably to the Covey Triple X's to bring the weight down even further. Saddle wise, this is personal preference again. I haven't even installed the saddle it came with, which is a Bontrager saddle. I've put on a test physique saddle for now. I'm probably going to be using a Fabric Scoop ALM, which is what I use on the road bike. Super lightweight, shaping is perfect, and I think it'll be really good to bring the weight down on the bike, especially when I'm going to be installing a dropper post at some point as well. So overall this is how the bike is at the moment, the upgrades I've done and how the suspension system works on the SuperCaliber. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, comment and like, and I'll catch you guys later on for more content. Thanks for watching, goodbye.